smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in the mix, I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help it. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off, and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let it broke. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city hauling, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next. I ride around and her test, hanging both of my legs out it like what's up. I got stakes and they too hot now I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it.
MP,
what's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the Pen Down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we focus on the fan base and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our 6th man to start the season.
6th man?
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned.
Danny, CT Hezzy, welcome back to the show.
Hey guys, thank you so much again. Really appreciate you guys having me back on.
Danny, you are playing from home. How are you feeling today?
Feeling confident, but also respecting my opponent, not overly confident. This is one of the greats. This is one of the great Play Now Online players, and I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
All right, let's get into it. It's the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat. She has a coin. You're gonna flip it into my hand so
I do. Okay, let's try this. It's a big coin.
Okay, here we go. CT Hezzy, you make the call. Heads or tails?
I'll go heads.
It is heads, ladies and gentlemen.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At power forward, Reggie Bullock. At the other forward position, Tim Hardaway Jr. Let's bring out the starters for you.
And we've got just enough time.
Thank you, BA. It was nice.
Okay, Alec, thank you. Well, the fans were a bit brutal when MP was selected, Brad.
You know, BA, fans sometimes can get pretty emotional on draft night, but they took it to a whole nother level when MP was selected. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Graham. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to Irving, looking to win the run. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
Outside Booker. Here's Okogie. Back to Booker. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Doncic passes to Irving. Now Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jacks up a three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Pass to Okogie. Now here's Booker. Kept alive. And that one's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Doncic passes to Irving. To the inside. MP. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Here's Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
Kevin Durant at the line for two.
Free throws good from Durant. Well, these Suns have had a... We'll go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Landale. Baisley comes in for Durant. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Luka Doncic. Christian Wood out there with MP. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Irving in at the 2 guard. MP, the pass to Hardaway. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Hardaway's got 5 points.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And it's Warren missing.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Irving. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build the title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Yep, that one goes. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this. Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Pass to Baisley. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton with it. Outside Warren. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Outside Hardaway. Now MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Okogie comes in for Warren. Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Bullock comes in for Hardaway. Pass to Okogie. Ball against Doncic. Here's Okogie. Outside for Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Outside call. Launches a 3. And the Suns get it back. Durant. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. You have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you've got a big advantage.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Suns, 41. The Mavericks, 36.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great. Warren, he's checked in for Okogie. And Dallas with a change here, too. MP's checked in. "90 seconds into the second half now." Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Down low. Wood passes to MP. He gets it in there. MP's got 7 points.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide open teammate.
Outside Warren. Back to Paul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Suns making a switch here. Baisley's checked in.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Up top, Booker. Booker drawing the double. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Irving. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on an 18-7 run.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
MP, the pass to Wood. Stolen by Ayton. Inside. That's good from Paul. On the assist. assist by Booker. 6 points for him. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Booker, the pass to Warren. Here's Baisley. Pass to Paul. Here's Booker. He's guarded by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot for 3. Warren. And it's MP with a rebound. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Landale's checked in for Ayton. Okogie comes in for Warren. Ross, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Bullock comes in for Hardaway. Green's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Outside Ross. Up top Payne. There's the 3. Bullock puts it in. Bullock's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Green. Drops in the 3. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Ross. Over Green. They grab their own miss.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that.
Suns will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Landale. Warren comes in for Okogie. Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Paul in for Payne. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's MP. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. Warren finds Booker. Outside Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game
to stop the run.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls on him.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Dallas?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
And he drops the first. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, B.A., and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Okogie doesn't go that time, and it's Dallas the other way. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
And, you know, you felt this coming ever since summer. The idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know that.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA.
Hey, everyone.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
You know, John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick at 18, so it felt it felt really good to get out there and just start proving my worth and proving that I was the right choice, you know? I was so sick and tired about hearing about the right choice, MP this, MP that, I just wanted to be about it.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal of
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. With that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? So what you say to
MP, come on in.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat. Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting.
I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk. Get it, huh? Put my city on, put my fitted on, going dumb. If you don't like my, you living wrong. What he want, what he finna pawn, spend his money on, Mr. Put it on. You ain't want this till I put it on. They don't bar, they just talk a lot. Me, I really rock. Culture shock. She say this a joint, like her shoulder pop. Pop, but this isn't pop. This ain't indie rock. Specific is general, huh? But when you talk, I ain't hearing you. This talk like an interlude. I'ma prefer you. Might end up shedding a tear too in the career too. That finna do. Let's just check back in the years. Pop like an interview. Might pop my in the interview. Jump off the stage, I get physical. Been living with limitless goals. The greatest story ever told. I'm on. For the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Okay, I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so right this time of year can be about getting familiar with. He's checked in for Reggie Bullock, and Memphis also making a switch. Kennard's checked in. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Irving against Bain. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on wood. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Wood. Green comes in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. Count it.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Jones. The Mavericks pull it in. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets. He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
To the paint, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Kennard. Now, here's Bain. Clock at 6. Back to Kennard. Shoots over Hardy. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Jones against Doncic. Jones kicks to Bain. Now the pass to Kennard. No good again that time. Jones against Green. Here's MP from down in the low post. It goes.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Payne for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling it up. The Mavericks on top.
16. Here they come, your defense.
Go for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. MP comes in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardy. The Grizzlies also making a change. Clark's checked in. And that one falls for Clark. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Christian Wood is out there with MP. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Irving at the 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the Mavericks making a change here. Green's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Luke Kennard comes in for Brooks. And it's Bane in for Jones. Outside, Bane. Passes it to Kennard. Memphis moving it around. Adams, the pass to Kennard. Over Hardaway. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Doncic dishes to Embiid. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Pass to Kennard. Now Morant. Adams outside. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bane against Green. Kennard with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Hardaway. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas.
Substitution on the court.
Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside, Green. Down low. Here's MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
Shot clock at 5. Morant kicks to Bane. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Aldama's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Now, here's MP. He's guarded closer. Nice move. Here's Powell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair, and frankly, that's probably a good idea.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Up top, Morant. Over Doncic. Great tee that time from Green. And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. The
Grizzlies, 28.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP.
Substitution on the court.
Ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. MP comes in for Reggie Bullock. Green is checked in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Desmond Bane. He's out there with Jones. And it's Clark in at the 4. And in this era of positionless basketball, Of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
And a deep three from MP. He can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Pass to Bain. Plenty of space. Kept alive. Here's Tillman. The Grizzlies have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Green. Back to Jones. Bain against Irving. And it's Morant missing. Mavericks leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Now you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Outside, Jones. Bain looking around. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Bain for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. The pass to Aldama. The 15-footer. Good. Aldama's got his second basket of the night.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide-open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but overall.
The Grizzlies, 47.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly...
Substitution for Dallas. MP comes in for Dwight Powell. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reggie Bullock. The Grizzlies also making a change. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Bain.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's MP. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Irving.
2 minutes.
From 10 feet out, and MP with the basket on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Tries from 10. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving kicks to MP. Good trying to free himself up. Fades away. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And when you think of Wood, the length is one thing that comes to mind. Great at using it there on the glass.
And it's Morant missing. Mavericks leading by 14. Outside Irving. Hardaway passes to MP. No good there. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Dallas.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Jackson hits both of them. Green kicks to Doncic. And a deep three from MP. Off target. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
What up, Ash? Press?
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like...
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk. Get it, huh? Put my city on. Put my fit on. Going dumb. If you don't like my, you living wrong. What he want? What he finna pawn? Spend his money on. Mr. Put it on. You ain't want this till I put it on. They don't bar. They just talk a lot. Me, I really rock. Culture shock. She say this a joint. Like her shoulder pop. Pop. But this isn't pop. This ain't indie rock. Specific is general, huh? But when you talk, I ain't hearing you. This talk like an interlude. I'ma prefer you. Might end up shedding a tear too. In the career too. That finna do, let's just check back in the years. Pop like an interview, might pop my shit in the interview. Jump off the stage, I get physical. Been living with limitless goals, the greatest story ever told. I'm on. For the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it. It is cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk. Did it, huh? Put my city on, put my fitted on. Going dumb. If you don't like my, you living wrong. What he want? What he finna pawn? Spend his money on. Mr. Put it on. You ain't want this till I put it on. They don't bar, they just talk a lot. Me, I really rock. Culture shock. She say this a joint, like her shoulder pop. Pop, but this isn't pop. This ain't indie rock. Specific is general, huh? But when you talk, I ain't hearing you. This talk like an interlude. I'ma prefer you. Might end up shedding a tear too in the career too. That finna do, let's just check back in the years. Pop like an interview, might pop my shit in the interview. Jump off the stage, I get physical. Been living with limitless goals, the greatest story ever told. I'm on. For the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it. It is cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, Executive. Everyone?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to
I mean, look, Shep would be a great
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you.
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class. That's all I'm gonna say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell them how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong?
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time.
It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight? He's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 92.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. MP is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Wood in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Williamson missing. Dallas has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. It's Wood with the drive.
And on the drive, Woods' size and speed make him so difficult to defend. He just busts right through the defense.
Here's Williamson. He had 25 points last game. McCollum outside. Pass to Ingram. To the inside. Jones. It's not going to go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA. But that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact is pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
Pelicans leading by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. From past the arc, they get it again.
You know, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
Hardaway kicks to MP. Charity stripe shot. Pelicans pull it in. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Ingram. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Wood.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the refs notice it too.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And the basket by MP. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Pass to Alvarado. 5 on the clock. Here's Hernan Gomez. Great D that time from Powell.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The three for Doncic. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
The pass to Ingram. 3-pointer. Powell pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Hardy.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Passes it to Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again. Green deciding where to go with it. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Getting ready for Dallas. Wood, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. MP comes in for Dwight Powell. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Josh Green. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Doncic. Outside, Jones. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Inside, here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, once Zion gets that close, and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons. And it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Hardy is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's MP. And it's Wood in at center. And Murphy kicks to McCollum. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers more when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Hardaway passes to MP. Yep, it counts. 7 points for MP.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Murphy. To the right side. A fadeaway. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 6.
Yeah, nothing the defense is going to do there. Zion locked in.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Wood kicks to Doncic. And here's MP for 3. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's McCollum. Can't hit from 12. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Doncic passes to Bullock. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
It's MP, top of the key. 13 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor. Just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans lead by 1.
The Mavericks, 32. Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans dance team. It's that time.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly
Substitution.
Some changes. MP's checked in for Wood. Maxi Kleber comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Hardy in for Tim Hardaway Jr. You've got Nance. He's out there with Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
MP from deep three-point land. Nance gets the rebound.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Hardy passes to MP. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. MP's got 11 points.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Ingram kicks to Murphy. And there's the pass to Alvarado. Down low, Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
MP up top. Knocks it loose. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Ingram missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
That one rolling around and rims out. Pelicans trail by 11. Alvarado passes to Ingram. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Here's McCollum. Shoots over Doncic. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. And so is Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead.
49. The Mavericks. 59.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard.
Through some changes. MP comes in for JaVale McGee. Hardaway is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. On the floor for Dallas. MP is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass. Relentless energy to get the ball.
Dallas calls timeout. They're ahead by 7. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
2 points, that one goes.
And the ball handling right there at McCollum, he's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
MP's shot is good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
McCollum kicks to Williamson. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Hardaway. Trying to get open is Irving. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Dallas.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Doncic bounce pass. To the paint, 11 feet away. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Bertonis comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Josh Green's checked in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Now, here's Hardy. Guarded closely.
Hey, right here.
To the inside. MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Richardson.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for the Mavericks, number.
And both free throws good for MP. And stolen by MP. It drops.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the...
I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk. Did it, huh? Put my city on, put my fitted on, going dumb. If you don't like my, you living wrong. What he want, what he finna pawn, spend his money on, Mr. Put it on. You ain't want this till I put it on. They don't ball, they just talk a lot. Me, I really rock. Culture shock. She say this a joint, like her shoulder pop. Pop, but this isn't pop. This ain't indie rock. Specific is general, huh? But when you talk, I ain't hearing you. This talk like an interlude. I'ma prefer you. Might end up shedding a tear too in the career too. That finna do, let's just check back in the years. Pop like an interview. Might pop my in the interview. Jump off the stage, I get physical. Been living with limitless goals. The greatest story ever told. I'm on. For the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. PBS rock. Hey, must come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down or get. Must come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down or get. Come out to play around, life's a playground. Better stay down or get. Come out to play around, life's a playground. Better stay down or get.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature days? If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to. Never need it. Make us feel love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now you my con the carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I feel it, what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep panty, oh no, 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 no.
You got me. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make it for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
It's iconic, I put the Carhartt on as soon as I bought it. Flow cold, juxtapose, you the hot topic. Baby, I need a little less talking, we need more profit. On my hating, girl, it's better if you. When it's your turn, get what you earn. Can't swim soon as the bridge burn. You talking clothes in the whips, but this real rapping, big dog. Run the whole state like my name Gavin. Wanna play with my time, you must like. That's real risky. Something in the water, it smell real fishy. Shorty 6'1" in the hills, bending over to kiss me. Need to move to Bakersfield or something. It's iconic, I put the Carhartt on as soon as I bought it. Flow cold, juxtapose, you the hot topic. Baby, I need a little less talking, we need more profit. On my hating, girl, it's better if you. When it's your